Well, well, well. Elite Division. This will be your second workout on Saturday. I have Charlie, one of the directors, demoing this for me. It's real simple. He has his kettlebells. He's going to go, we're in a gym for now, but it'll be outdoors at Light Fit's gym. But as he walks down, he's going to do a 200-meter farmer carry. He will go around the section one time. Once he completes that, he's going to go to the sandbag. He's going to lace it up on his shoulders. It's going to be the same distance, but he's going to do it twice. So instead of 200 meters, it will now be 400 meters. Once he go around me twice, he would then go to the rower. As you can see, we did 200, 400. It's only right that we do 600 meters on the rower. As he completes his 600 meters on the rower, he's going to go back the same way he came. So he goes to the sandbag. He does his 400-meter run, but remember, it's 2 laps. Then he finished with 1 lap with the farmer carry, which is 200 meters. Once he completes that, he will be doing that for time. So make sure, form is everything, but you want to get this done as soon as possible. This will be one of your final scores that will give you your place. Good luck. Hey, elites, this is specifically for you. This is one of the 3 lifts that you may be doing on Sunday at the Mean Green North Center. Look, we're going to draw which lift we're going to do at the competition, but the one we're going to talk about today that can potentially be your lift is the hang thruster. All right, so if you look at Charlie, you're going to notice that he's putting the weight on himself. The judges will not be putting the weight on for you. You're going to have a specific amount of time, and again, we're going to draw your time as well, but clamps must be on, bumper plates must be on, but you have to do it yourself. So once Charlie gets everything strapped, it's up to you to weigh or the amount of weight that you want to put on. So what we're going to talk about is the hang thruster. So you cannot go all in one motion. We want you to start with the deadlift. So Charlie picks it up in a deadlift position. Now he's in that hang position. He will perform his thruster. He goes to that front rack position in one motion. He comes up and locks out. That's it. A couple of things we must point out. As he does that deadlift and he goes to that hang position, once he does his thruster and he goes to that clean position, can you do a bad one and freeze when you get here? Boom. If you do that and then do a push press, it's not a thruster. You have to go all the way down and up in one motion, okay? Second thing that the judges are going to be watching for is the depth of your squat. You're in the elite division. You have to get your ass to grass. Simple as that. So if he does it one more time, if you look at the depth of his squat, one of the things that we're going to watch is the depth of his squat. So as he goes into his thruster, his butt must go below his knees. Simple as that. If you're going 90 degree, if you're not low enough, you will not get the rep. Now remember, as you put more weight on, it's going to get a little bit more difficult to get that butt down low. But again, that's why we're doing the beast mode games. All right, last thing about the hang thruster. So as you pick it up in that deadlift position, again, you have to pick it up in the deadlift position. The thing that I want to point out is that it has to be in sync in one motion. When you come up, the judges are watching. Are you doing a jerk to get the weight up, which you cannot do? So they're looking for quads and butt to be locked where you're completely locked out. So Charlie will perform it. So he goes into that hang, boom, thrust, and notice his legs and everything's locked out. There's no jerk or anything to finish the rep. Last thing I want to point out, and I know I'm working my boy, but as he starts with the deadlift all over again, he goes from a deadlift position to where he's at, to that hang position. When you're doing, for example, if it's 2 rep or 3 rep, he would do 1 thruster. This is 1, good, and then he goes back to the hang position and then does the second thruster. That's perfect, Charlie. And what I'm getting to is, once you do that hang position, if you have a 3 rep max, you cannot do hang position to 1 thruster, 2 thruster, 3 thruster. You have to go hang every single time before you do your thruster. Good luck. The second movement that you could potentially be doing is what, Charlie?
Hang, clean, and jerk.
The hang, clean, and jerk, okay? It's real simple, man. He comes up again in a deadlift position. He goes to that hang position, and then he performs his movement. Watch it closely. Boom, and then boom. So that's his jerk. As you can see, as he came in from that deadlift position to his hang position, you have 2 motions you can do. You can do regular jerk, or if it's your preference to do the split, it's up to you. Either or, you can mix it up. You can stick to one and not the other, but your goal is to get your max rep. Same thing with the thrusters. You have to start with the hang position if it's 2 rep max or also the 3 rep max. Good luck. The third workout. Charlie, what could we potentially do?
Hang snatch.
The hang snatch, okay? Everybody's favorite, right? Same thing. He comes up in a deadlift position. Once he starts that deadlift, he goes to his hang position, and then he performs the good old snatch. So notice, he locks out. We're looking for legs to be locked out as well as your arms. Pretty simple. Same thing as he comes up. If you're a little bit more used to going into that squat to do your snatch, it's totally fine. It's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. We're looking for your arms to be locked out and you're taking it from the ground. And remember, just like the previous other 2 lifts, you have to do each lift with a hang before. Just in case you get a rep max of 2 or 3, you have to start with a hang position.